with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2 incompletions brings up a 3rd and 10 on the opening drive here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner is tackled on this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll run it to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
The shotgun handoff here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they get a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
The Spartans will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sparty.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Defense is coming after him. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's got room to run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at midfield. And here he goes. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of... Before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's got a man down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Spartans looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They mix it up with a run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this 3rd down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
And the Spartans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Pass caught. Can he get in?
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. And it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Looking to right, this one caught. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Contact as he let the ball go. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. Gets into space at the 50. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Look out. Room to run here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh, no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Moves out of the pocket. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
8th play of the drive coming up. A long way to go on 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after that previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. And the Huskers move into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Ran by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. The catch is made. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets him go. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looking to throw yet again. Comes up with the catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
The Huskers are on the move here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Keep it on the ground. Where's the handoff? They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.